Hello, my beautiful, wonderful people! How are you guys doing today? And do you see this beautiful lady? I made her! I know! I'm so excited. I actually made her not too long ago. I basically finished her yesterday. Well, she's not exactly finished. I still have some working to do on her hair, but that's it. I'm super proud of her, especially because she's my first, 3D character, and she moves, and she's pretty, and oh my gosh. So if you guys are wondering how exactly I made her, well, I watched some YouTube videos, and lately there have been, I believe they're called VTubers. They use this studio, and it's called Vroid Studio. So basically, they can make their own 3D characters and talk with them on their channels, and I think that's super cool and super creative, especially because most of those creators, they get to make their own Vroid character, 3D character, jeez. So of course, I tried to make her as cute as possible, because I definitely want to look back on this project and think, dang, I still got it. I love making cute characters, so of course, here you go. I actually thought of her from a few different things, but once you guys see where she kind of originated from, you'll be a little surprised maybe. If you guys can tell by her pointy ears and super cute face, I actually kind of got, my inspiration from a few different animes. So the pointy ears, I actually got it from a Sword Art Online thing. I don't know why, but every time I think of pointy ears, I always think of Sword Art. So yeah, I tried out a few animations so you guys could see it. I hope you guys like it. I actually worked really hard on her hair because for some reason I really just couldn't get it down, and it's actually a lot better in this last take. I feel like I took so many. I had to close it and then reopen it, and it even crashed on me a few times, so I lost the progress, but I really think it's getting better, and I'm super happy about it. You guys will maybe, if you're lucky, see her when her hair is completely finished and isn't all, wobbly and stuff. I promise, I'll get good at it. So yeah, actually right now I'm sketching her out. This is the second time I've actually sketched her out. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I suck at drawing characters more than once. Oh my gosh, this is the ultimate reveal. So, she actually came from my idea of her being a centaur, and I really didn't want to let that go, because it took me about 15 minutes just to figure out centaur legs. Oh my gosh. But best believe it was super fun. Like, really fun. I don't know what it is about characters that just aren't human, but it's just super fun drawing their bodies, because human bodies they're kind of the same. Like, they have the same structures, and, well, male and females, females are just a little more curvy sometimes, so I mean, that's really all it takes. But then you draw a whole nother species, and things get a little interesting. I feel like my wrists have been getting a little, how do I say this, kind of strained and stiff, because I'm not sure, maybe it's because I've been on computers, a lot recently, but yeah, I feel like my wrists have definitely gotten a little stiffer, so this was definitely kind of fun drawing her as a centaur, especially because this is actually how I envisioned her as a centaur. I envisioned her as a centaur. Oh my gosh, how many times am I going to say that? But yes, I did, and I envisioned her with this long, pretty red hair, and her fur on her legs to be red, but this burgundy color, which was gonna be super pretty. You know what? You guys are gonna see it when you guys get to the end of the video, when I guys show you my whole sketch out and coloring, and oh my gosh. So this project was just super fun. I do want to apologize though, because it did take a little while. It's mainly because one last week. I just couldn't get it out because I started this whole project really late, and I really apologize for that. If I'm gonna take this seriously, I should definitely do the whole time thing better. I'm sorry. But I really do hope you guys still like the character. I think she's personally super adorable. Okay, so I gave her these horns, but like they don't really make all that much sense because if she's a centaur, then she's probably half horse or half like goat. But goats, they usually have like these curled almost like horns, but her horns are just straight and they remind me of a dragon. I don't know why, but I have a thing for dragons. I really like them. I don't know if you guys can tell by like the shape of the eyes that I like, but this like fierce kind of angular shape, it just makes me so happy because I really love dragons. But unfortunately she's not half dragon, so I don't know what I did that for. But anything's possible, right? So maybe she's half dragon, half centaur, half human. I don't know, but it's gonna work out. I promise. We'll get her all figured out. Anyways, this right here, now that I'm sketching, is her human form. Originally, I envisioned her to be this really tall, beautiful lady with like a childish face and really pretty long hair that just so perfectly came around her face. But I wanted like the rest of her body to just be like, why are you so tough and tall? So I don't know why, but that's why I envisioned her as a centaur, because usually you see centaurs and they're just tall and so like strong looking, and oh my gosh, that is what I envisioned her to be, but with like this adorable cute baby face. And like I don't know why, but that's just how I envisioned her. But then when I wanted to draw her human form, I felt so bad. And I wanted her to be adorable, so I gave her, of course, the cute face, but I also gave her this cute petite body with this really frilly, open, like, dress. So I envisioned her as a centaur, just really tall and masculine and running through this pretty grassy field. But then I also envisioned her as a person, standing around with her pretty straw hat that she's afraid is gonna blow away, and this pretty frilly dress that just cinches at the waist. So of course I drew her both ways, and I absolutely don't regret it. She's adorable in both. Of course I couldn't exactly figure out how to make her a centaur in V-Roid, so I could only make her a person. So of course you guys didn't get the V-Roid version, but not to worry. I'm gonna get good at it. And you guys will see. One of these days, maybe, just maybe, we'll make something unordinary in V-Roid. Anyways, so yes, this is my sketch for her. I actually thought about making like a back profile of her as a human, because I really wanted to give, like, okay, I never do that. But for some reason, I just kind of wanted to turn her around so you guys could see her dress. I feel like I don't draw a lot of dresses, and if I do, I feel like maybe I just don't give myself enough credit for them. But this one was actually one that made me really happy, and I don't really know why, but I felt like it just really went with her. Her long hair and kind of aggressive face, but that's really cute. And this frilly dress. Shoot, if she didn't have that cute hairstyle on top, I totally would have given her this cute straw hat I was talking about a second ago. But yeah, I think she's cute, and I really just want to draw her dress again. She as a person is cute too, and I mean, I'd definitely draw her again, but her dress was probably my favorite part. I'm not skilled enough to show you exactly what I liked about her dress, because of course I don't draw a lot of dresses, I feel like, and I really like fashion too. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but I do. I like looking good and feeling good, so of course, every option I get, I'm always trying to dress up. You could probably ask my dad. He'd probably agree with you. But yeah, it's fun just doing things, and the dress in this, it's not portrayed exactly how I think of it, but I definitely think that it's a start, and it's cute, so let it fit with her, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, so I didn't get to draw a back for her, but I did sketch out some hands because of course I ran out of paper. Ah, curse. Not drawing small enough. Tell me in the comments down below, do you guys have that problem too? Do you guys just draw too big sometimes and then you realize how many other things you want to add? Or you draw too small and your doodle's adorable but doesn't take up enough of the paper? Trust me, I go through that way too much. And then I have the thing where I don't like drawing characters more than once, or I just can't, so it ends up being a lot for me sometimes. I'm sorry. Yeah, it ends up being a lot for me sometimes, but I definitely still love it. It makes me happy, and I definitely think that I want to definitely try drawing the characters that I actually love more than once. I feel like it'll really help me. But at the same time, I don't want all my characters to look the same. I want all of them to have their own story and something unique about them. But there is one thing that you guys might notice that I do with characters that I really like. One, I either give them freckles, or, because I think freckles are adorable, or I do the thing where I give them like one beauty mark below their eye, or two beauty marks below their eye, one beauty mark below their mouth, or two beauty marks below their mouth. I don't know, it's just a thing I do for some odd reason. I feel like they're just so pretty, and I do it to all of the characters that I absolutely love. It's kind of like a trademark, but not. So yeah, once again, I do hope you guys think she's adorable, because I think she's adorable. And I really think this project was fun. I hope you guys like it too. I also tried sketching out some feet at the bottom, as you can see, because I don't draw them a lot, and I didn't really plan on drawing them for her, because I was trying to draw this kind of like simply. So like when you guys see the end product of the sketches that I have of them, you'll be blown away. But yeah, I tried sketching out some feet because I personally don't think I'm all that great at it. Because, I don't know, feet and hands, they just gotta be so complicated even though we use them every day, right? It's the little things. I think I've definitely been trying to sketch out feet more though, because I'm trying to understand them. I personally don't even like looking at my own. I think feet are kind of gross. Kind of not. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't enjoy seeing them. But yeah. I can't remember if I told you, but I'm drawing these bows here because I actually thought about putting them on the back of her dress. Or incorporating them in her hair somewhere, but once again, I'd have to turn the whole character over backwards just so you guys could see the back of her dress, or the hair that I would have put the bows on. So of course I just stuck with putting a little tie ribbon on the front of her dress, which cinches her waist so you guys can see her features, and then kind of just poofs out. So yeah, that's kind of that. Let us move on, I guess. But of course my sketching self just can't keep up with me, huh? Here we go, I guess. Here we go, okay. So I kind of just showed you guys the colors that I would have put on her because, you know, those are the ones that I used in my 3D version. And this is the sketch. As you can see, her name is Lorena. I think I already told you that. Yeah. Over here on her human side, more on the left, I couldn't decide which kind of sleeves I wanted, so I kind of tried both. That's kind of the sketch of her dress that I envisioned. I envisioned her with like this super strict face at first, but I mean, it kind of changed. Her hairstyle has basically remained the same, and I really hope you guys like her, I guess. Thanks, guys.